a lot of lives on YouTube, but I'm getting tired of TikTok muting everything that I freaking do on there. So we're gonna do a live here today on YouTube and chat with everybody. Say what's up. If you got any impression requests, feel free to drop them in the chat. Um, if you have any questions about me or voiceover, feel free to drop them too. What's up? Hi, guys. Hello, hello. Hiya. Yeah, I normally don't do lives on here, but yeah, like I said, TikTok has been poop lately. What's my favorite Bob voice line? What are you gonna do? Season me! That's my favorite one. Yes, I'm excited for the finale of Digital Circus. Thankfully, I have avoided a lot of the spoilers. There's only one thing that's been spoiled for me. And thankfully, it's not like a main plot point, so that's good. Yeah, TikTok sucks. Like, they keep, like, whenever I go live, they always restrict my live because they think I'm driving, or if I say you're a poopy head as Bob, like they say, oh, you're being mean, you're harassing, which is so stupid. What's up? Hi, I'm good. You're the loser. A loser. Hello. Doing my ink demon right there. Hello, everyone. What's up, Loki? Yeah, I voice Steven in PB Apocalypse. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I've done a few voice lines for them. Nothing like really major, but yeah, like I've done a few things for them. Um, I did like the trailer work. I'm expected to do more work for them though. Do you think there should be a Spooky Month episode based off of FNAF? Not really. I mean, we're trying to stay away from kind of collabing with other stuff, you know? I think Palo just wants to do his own thing and let it be his own thing. Um, I mean, he's thrown in some cameos like for like Newground stuff, but other than that, it's just kind of been his own thing. Like, yeah, there was the Friday Night Funkin' and then the Tankman, but that's just because it's Newground stuff, you know. Hello, hello. What was hell? Yeah, let me see if I can. There we go. There you go. It's me. Hi. Hello. Favorite TV show? I mean, I have quite a few. I just got done watching Outlander. Outlander's a fantastic show. If you like history, if you like Scotland, Outlander's a great show. Um, Animation wise, I've always been a big fan of Nicktoons. Love Hey Arnold. That was one of my favorite shows watching up. As you do keep Bob alive in your media, how is he? From your media, not canon, as he is still alive through your impressions. I mean, yeah, in canon, he's dead. That's just a given. But yeah, we keep Bob alive. I'm doing fantastic. I'm just living in hell, playing video games, playing horror games. I think that's Bob's his eternal hell is playing video games. Because he doesn't want to be a streamer. He wants to be a butcher and, you know, doing his thing as a cannibal serial killer. But no, his torture in hell is streaming and playing scary games. Oh well, thanks for tuning into this one. I've been trying to stream more on TikTok, but TikTok just keeps screwing things over. They keep restricting my lives, and their bots are just horrible. So I'm gonna try to do streams here on YouTube now. Hi guys. Yes, I would be grateful. Hi. Favorite color? I do like green. Like I like different shades of green. Like all the various greens that you see in like camo. Like I like darker greens, like forest green, emerald green type greens. Like I'm a big green guy. You're welcome. Is that the cap you were wearing last live? Yes. Where's the battle? What do you mean the battle? Well, you're new. Well, welcome. Escape. Oh, I'm scrolling down. Hold on. Subnautica 2. I've seen a bunch of clips on there. It looks really freaking creepy. Your girlfriend's a fan? Well, hi. Hi, guys. Hi. I'm going to scroll down. I'm like way behind. Oh, wait. We had a $1 donation. Thank you, Loki. Thank you for the $1 donation. Thank you. What do I do for work? Gosh, I'm going to just scroll down. There we go. Yeah, I take requests for games. My day job, I do inspection work, but I'm trying to make voiceover my full time. Where's Bob? He's just he's chilling at home. What type of pizza do I like? I like a pizza with black olives, mushrooms, and Italian sausage. That's like my number one. Oh, let's go, smiley faces. Heck yeah. That's awesome. Almond water, yes. Backrooms was really fun. I definitely want to continue playing that because that was really fun. Hello, Autumn. What's up, Bunzai? What's up, dude? I would never eat pineapple pizza. That's disgusting. What's up, Maverick? Sour candy? No, I think he's a sissy. He wouldn't want to eat sour candy. Yeah, like I'm planning on so I want to get the new Batman, the Lego Batman game, that because it looks really cool. I've seen a lot of clips on there and it looks really cool. So I'll probably stream that sometime this week, and then the next stream we'll do after that will be a Bob one. What's up? Gummy orange slices? Ooh. Like the orange wedges? Yeah, those are good. Yes, I am. No, pineapple pizza is disgusting. It's so gross. I do remember Tricky the Clown, yeah. What's up? Yeah, like I mean, I've always liked the Lego games. Like I remember playing the Harry Potter ones. I played a few of the Star Wars ones. Um, and Lego Batman's really cool. I've seen a lot of the gameplay and it looks really cool. So I'll definitely I'll play that. I'm with Bunzo. You mean Bunzai? Hello. Who's my favorite actor? Well, do you mean like voice actor or just actor in general? That's funny. I don't know if you would ever play Tamagotchi Life though. What's your question? I have no idea what that means. Entomophobic. I don't know what that is. You're making music now? Very cool. Real life actor. I've always been a big fan of Matt Damon. I've always liked Matt Damon. I do like Hugh Jackman also. I'm a Wolverine guy, so I've always liked Hugh. Oh, thank you, Donahue. I appreciate that. Thank you. You're in construction too? I'm an inspector, so you probably don't like the inspectors. I try to be a nice inspector though. I try to not be a jerk. Thank you. Favorite Bob stream I've done so far? The Tender Loving Cannibal was a really fun one. The Minecraft one was actually really fun too. We got some really good funny moments out of that one. Oh, scared of bugs? I mean, I'm not really scared of bugs. I like Alan Rickman too. Alan Rickman was amazing. Oh, I guess you could say Robin Williams was one of my favorite actors too. Oh no, we haven't introduced Guess the Drink to this audience. I like when you play as Bob and yourself in that one. Oh yeah, the Walking Dead one. Yeah, that was an interesting one though. That was tough because I had to fluctuate from my voice back to Bob's voice, back to my voice. Like it was tough, but it was fun. It was a good one. Welcome back. Yeah, I love Robin Williams. He was a big inspiration for a lot of things in my life. I just love his outgoing personality. He was very silly, very animated. Like he was a walking cartoon character. But when he was in a more serious role, he was fantastic. I don't know if you guys ever see Good Will Hunting, but that's honestly one of my favorite movies. Good Will Hunting was a really good movie, and Robin is fantastic in it. Oh yeah, this is alive. Hi. Yes, what's your question? Hello, hello. Oh, Rose, thank you for the gift. I didn't even know you could do gifts on here. That's cool. Thank you for the gift. I appreciate that. Thank you. A high five. Thank you. Thank you. Bit B, the voice. I've never played a Hat in Time. I did a mod a while ago. Like I recorded for a mod like years ago. I think it was like back in 2019 or 2020. Because I remember I was still in California when I recorded for it. But I don't know if it was ever made. Dead Poet Society. Oh my god, I love that movie. He's fantastic in that movie too. What's my favorite place? What do you mean? Just like location? Like what do you mean? Explain a little bit more. It's Boys and Grills. Yeah, Boys and Grills. I think it's been confirmed that it's Boys and Grills. Could I play Cuphead as Bob? I probably could because that'd be. I've always had Bob play scary games. Rage bait games would be fun too. I mean, I played Undertale as Bob, and he was getting some rage baited on that game. I might try to. Yeah, we could try to play Cuphead, get him a little upset. Oh, thank you, Donahue. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, I've heard of Repo. I've played Repo on stream a few times. It's fun. Hello, hello. Who solos, Omni Man or Bob? I mean, Omni Man would destroy Bob. Bob would probably scream and lose his voice the entire time. That would be fun though. Yeah, like definitely give me some suggestions for Bob because like I want to play, especially for Bob. I would love to play games that are the more popular games, the games that you guys would definitely tune in to watch him play, right? Like, because when I play games as myself, I'm gonna play games that I love to play. Like I'm planning on streaming Lego Batman. Backyard Baseball is coming back, which is awesome. So I'm gonna be streaming that. That comes out in July, as well as Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. I'm gonna be streaming that. So yeah, like whenever I stream as myself, I'm gonna be streaming games. I'm gonna be streaming games that are to my liking, or stuff that I want to play. But then, like when it comes to Bob stuff, like I'll play stuff that you guys want him to play. No, it's never been confirmed what the amulet does, but based off the episode, we can assume that the amulet gives the wearer some sort of immortality. Because because like yeah, if you watch the secret ending on Newgrounds, hey Nay, good to see you. Yeah, the secret, like the true ending on that's on Newgrounds, says that there was an amulet inside Bob's chest. So they put obviously the cult put the amulet in his chest. That's what you could decipher from that. And after getting run over and shot multiple times in the episode, he still lived, right? And even then, I don't think he died. I think he just got passed. I think he just passed out. And it wasn't until they took the amulet out of his chest, and then Jack and John shot him multiple times in the coroner's office. I think that's when he really dies. So I think the amulet ultimately gives you some sort of immortality. What was the movie where Robin was a psychiatric doctor and Robert De Niro was the patient? Oh, is that the one where he has the red nose? I can't remember that either. Well, yeah, like I said, I think Bob died officially once they took the amulet out and then they shot him in the coroner's office. I think like after getting shot multiple times and run over, he passed out. I think that's ultimately what happened. Patch Adams, yes, thank you, Rose. Patch Adams. I haven't played VR. I would love to. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. You haven't watched any episodes on Newgrounds? Yeah, I mean, the entire series is on Newgrounds. You can watch it on Newgrounds, and then Newgrounds has special endings at the end of their episodes. It because Palo is a Newgrounds guy. He loves Newgrounds, so he gives like a special ending for the Newgrounds community. Oh yeah, I can do Australian for you. Yeah, I've always been able to do an Australian accent. I've gotten much better. Um, yeah, I try to keep it as simple as I possibly can when I do Australian. One of my friends, she's Australian, and she said that sometimes I over enunciate when I do my Australian, and it honestly makes me sound a little bit more New Zealand when I try to over enunciate my accent. So whenever I do my Australian, just try to keep it a little more laid back, a little bit more. She told me I typically sound like I'm from Brisbane, which is cool. I also do a British accent as well. I've voiced a few characters who are British. So that one's been so yes, I can do quite a few accents. Another one I've been working on for some time is my Scottish. I love Scottish. I'm almost there on Irish too. Irish is pretty similar to your Scottish. The Irish is just they're not as hard on their vowels. Aye, nice hairstyle. It's just messy. That's all it is. For RP purposes, I have an OC who's the daughter of the eyes of the universe, born via ritual, and has a human disguise and pretends to be a nun with. Oh, that'd be cool. Jarate. I don't know what's harate. What's harate? What? Hello, hello. I mean, it's hard. Like the way my setup is now, like in my old setup, I had dual monitors and I had like my OBS and Twitch stuff on one, so I can monitor, um, comments and whatnot and subscribers, and then on the other screen I would have my gameplay. But now I have it set up where I have to have a tablet open with my stream so I can watch the comments. But even then, I still miss a lot of them. I did, yeah. I trimmed my beard yesterday because it was getting long. See, that's a cool comparison. I don't know what Bob would be protective over, but I can see him being a big daddy. That'd be cool. Yeah. So Pyro. Advice for a new voice actor. The best advice I can give you to start out is to ultimately learn how to act. If you don't have any acting experience prior, it's best for you to learn how to act. Take a class, read books, take group courses, get one on one coaching. Learning the different acting methods is going to be a huge boost for you in your career. It's going to get you ready for what voice acting is. A lot of people just think voice acting is jumping behind a booth going, ah, I'm making a silly voice. And that's not what voice acting is. Anybody can do a voice. I have two kids. I have an 8-year-old and a 2-year-old, and they both do voices. So it doesn't mean that they're voice actors, right? Acting is what's going to set you above and beyond everybody else in the voice acting game. So you want to be able to personify emotions in a way that the audience can connect with. Acting is the huge thing. So you want to learn how to act. Like I said, read books, take classes, do group sessions, get one-on-one coaching, study the big names that are actually in it. Like there's plenty of like behind the scenes footage on YouTube of voice actors doing their craft. I've learned a lot of technique just by watching Tom Kenny in the booth, watching Jim Cummings in the booth, watching Nancy Cartwright in the booth. Like you watch those guys and you watch how they use their body and you listen to how they read certain lines. You take those performances and you can attach them to the way that you present and the way that you perform, and it can ultimately accentuate the way that you do your thing. That's honestly the best advice I can give. When it comes to getting work, the best place to start with no experience is to go to Casting Call Club or Newgrounds. There's plenty of free work on there, especially Newgrounds, especially for amateurs. Looking to there's a lot of amateur animators and game developers on each of those sites where they're looking just to make animations or make simple games, and they're looking for voices to help them out. So it's a great way to practice. Especially one great way to practice and get yourself ready is to read books aloud, doing narration and performing characters in fiction books, reading them out loud. It's a great way to get comfortable with your voice and perform for long periods of time too. What game would I recommend on mobile? I was a big fan of Cookie Run Kingdom. I played Cookie Run Kingdom for a long time. I haven't played it in a while though. It is a fun game. I do like it a lot. I mean, technically voice acting is a side gig for me too. I'm still trying to make it my full-time gig though. Everything's going good. Thanks, police dude. The British Bob would just be right down here. Just very low, very gravelly, very airy in the way he speaks. Did you know if you eat a human brain, you'll get a disease similar to mad cow? Let's see. Scroll. You're very welcome. Also, and I should tell you this, Pyro, knowing which avenue of voiceover that you want to get into is really big too. Everybody wants to get into animation. Animation is the big one. Animation is fun. You have to learn what type of voice acting goes into animation. Animation is all about projection. It's about it's projection, exaggeration, and being silly, pretty much. Like with animation, you're over exaggerating certain emotions. Like in real life, like say you're excited about, it's like, oh man, that's so cool. But like in animation, like, oh my god, that is so cool. Like you're going over the top with stuff, right? Projection is a big thing too. A lot of animations have like characters yelling all the time and they're just loud and obnoxious, right? Yeah, and then it's just a lot of it's being silly, unless it's, a more mature animation. Commercials are completely different from animation. You got to know how to do a commercial read. There's a bunch of different techniques for there's a bunch of acting techniques for each facet of voiceover. So you got to know all the different variations. So like there's animation, there's video games, there's audio dramas, there's visual novels, there's narration, there's podcast, there's commercials, there's political ads, which that is the thing. There's a lot of voice actors who do make gigs off of political ads. There are, I didn't say audiobooks, which is typically like narration. YouTube narrations. There's a bunch of different avenues for voiceover, and you got to learn how to do each of them. Yeah, I love animation. Animation's my go-to. I've been doing a lot of animation and video game work recently. I'm trying to get into commercial. Commercial is actually the avenue that does get you a decent amount of income and allows you to live as a voice actor. You know. Hi, I'm glad you're new. Welcome. Nifty. I have to make my voice sound kind of fast and excited in a way. Yeah, like there's different tones to doing voices. Like creating voices is a whole technique in itself. So you got to know how to create voices and ultimately figure out what works and what doesn't work. What about Has-Been Hotel? I can't speak for Palo on that. I mean, if he's verbalized it before, then that would make sense. What? Who the hell would say that AI is superior to traditional animation? It looks like garbage, bro. Oh, Nifty from Has-Been? Gotcha. Wait, try reading books like I have no mouth and I must scream? What? Yep, AI slop is the new meme, or the new memes. Do I work construction as a secondary job? I'm an inspector. That's my primary job. Voice acting is my secondary job. I don't draw, John. Or are you just talking about in general? No, like anyone who says that AI animation looks great is stupid. Osmosis Jones is a great movie. Yes, I'm an inspector. Yeah, like it's my side job. Um, I'm trying to make voiceover my main gig. I need to make more money off of it though, and like I can't really jump into voiceover full time because I don't make enough. What kind of inspection? I do a lot of like materials inspections, like reinforced structural, commercial, residential stuff. Ugh, I hate Grok. I just don't like AI. I will say I've used ChatGPT a few times, but it was just to verify to see if someone else was using AI. Because Um, someone brought me onto a project, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I got this idea for a series," and blah 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 blah. I'm like, "All right, cool." And all the concept designs they literally looked like they were AI generated. They looked like Gravity Falls designs, but also like Rick and Morty designs. And I'm like, bro, this literally looks like you put in a prompt and AI created it. And they confirmed it, like, oh yeah, we used AI to come up with the concept designs, but we're not going to use it for the animation. I'm like, I don't like that. And then the guy was also cranking out scripts left and right. Like he had 4 or 5 scripts written one day. And me, who writes scripts for my own fucking show, I'm like, there's no fucking way you write 4 to 5 fucking scripts in a day. And mind you, they're not like a couple pages. They're like 30 fucking pages long. I'm like, there's no fucking way this guy's sitting here all day cranking out scripts one after the other. So I took one of his scripts, I literally copied and I pasted it into ChatGPT. I said, was this AI generated? It said, yeah, about 90%. Like, we can verify that this was AI generated. I'm like, you motherfucker. So I told him, hey, I'm not helping out with your shit. He goes, what? Why? I'm like, because you said you weren't going to use AI for any of your project, and you've used AI for your concept art. And I took your script and I plugged it into ChatGPT, and it confirmed that 90% of your script was AI generated. He goes, "Oh, that's not true." Fuck you, dude. Stupid. Shut up. It's like me and my crew for my project. It takes us a while to just write one script because, you know, you're putting ideas together. You're putting the idea down to paper, and then you do rough drafts, and then you edit the rough drafts to get your final drafts. Or sometimes you do a secondary draft, and it's like it's not going to be perfect right off the bat. It's like, holy shit, dude. It's so bad, man. And like, I hate how people try to play it off. Like, oh, I'm not using AI. Or like he said, oh yeah, we're not using the AI, but we're using it to come up with concept art, and then we're going to take those concept art, and then we're going to animate based off of it. I'm like, that's stupid. Yeah, I wouldn't have wanted to do it. Yeah, as soon as he's like, I was already questioning it, and then like once the concept art was confirmed that it was AI generated, and then the scripts, I'm like, fuck this, dude. I'm not doing that shit. Yeah, fuck AI. Absolutely, I'm down to have that. I haven't seen Gameaverse yet. I've heard that I've heard a lot of mixed things about it. It's because people are trying to make money out of AI. You know, it's people just looking to make easy money. You know, like they want to feel creative and they want to make money off of it. So they're trying to push it so people can make a living off of it. It's so stupid. Right? Yeah. Oh, we're not going to use it for the final designs. You fucking used it regardless. Yeah, it's called imagination. It's called creativity. And look, like there's different forms of AI out there that we use. Like um spell check, that's AI, right? Um Maps are AI. That's fine. I'm fine with that type of AI. But generative AI can go to fucking hell. Fuck generative AI. It can go to hell. Like me. Yeah, Bob has already said that he hates AI. I made a video. I did a TikTok video saying Bob hates AI. Who's my favorite character to voice? Of course, Bob. I love voicing Bob. Bob is fun. Um, I've also loved voicing Pico. I've voiced Pico in quite a few animations on Newgrounds and games. Um, my own character, I love voicing Sam Destin in my audio drama, The Illusion of Choice. It's been really fun doing that because Sam is a character that's been in my mind for years now. And the fact that I get to voice him and bring him to life has been really cool. Um, so yeah, I've enjoyed bringing him to life. Another character I really like to voice lately is Fred Durst. I voiced Fred Durst in a Flash animated series called New Mates. It's Fred Durst, Jonathan from Korn, Chester Bennington from Linkin Park, rest in peace, and then Serge Tankian from System of a Down, and they're all and they're roommates. It's called New Mates for for play on new metal. And it's really fun. We've done 6 episodes right now. The 7th one is in production. That one's been really cool. And I was actually brought on to replace the voice actor for Fred in the pilot. But I just do this for Fred all the time, and it's so fun, man. And it's funny because it kind of does sound like him. It's cool. Like it's very reminiscent of like the 2000s Flash era, which is really cool. I really love New Mates. It's been a fun one. Um, Another character I really love to voice. I just recently voiced him. I voiced Anon in Snaptic's latest video promoting his new game, Snaptic the video game. Um, Anon is really cool. Has a lot of Ina vibes to it. And I'm hoping I get to record more because it's so cool. I love what Snaptic does. Snaptic is it's fucking amazing. Um, his style, his style and humor, it's really cool. Like he was telling me, like when we recorded for it, he goes, the humor that I want for this, I want it to be tailored around Ina. He goes, but I just like that humor in general, where it's like over exaggerated dialogue, and it's not like typical. Like it's funny, and like I think it's funny too. It's really cool. But yeah, like I'm excited. I'm hoping I get to record more because yeah, like the game is in production. He's already making it. Like that video was him like showing what he's already put together. So yeah, I'm excited for it. Oh, that's stupid. Your teacher sucks. Are they making storyboards? Are they using AI to do storyboards? Because if so, that's not cool. No, thank you, Outcast. Would I voice Bob if he ever comes back? Absolutely. Will he ever come back? I highly doubt it. um, like just from like I mean, it's been confirmed that he's dead. You know, I highly doubt Palo will ever bring him back. There's really like for what they have planned the rest of the way, there's no purpose to bring him back. Um, like I've said it before. I feel there's two ways that you can bring Bob back. The first one would be in one of the shorts. They have 3 shorts planned. They want to do a short for John, Leela, and Dexter. And the way that you can bring Bob back in one of the shorts is you do it in the Leela short, because we know at the end of Tender Treats, she gets freaked out about the photo that she sees. I feel like the short could be like her dreaming. She goes to sleep. She goes to sleep. She falls asleep. She has a dream, and the dream is like retelling the events of that barbecue or whatever they're at, and then Bob's there, and we get like the lowdown on like the meaning behind the photo and why she got freaked out. The other way is you do an episode that's zombie based, and Bob comes back as a zombie. But that's something that Palo has said that he really wants to do. He really wants to do a zombie episode, but the way that everything is panning out, there's no space for a zombie episode. Like it wouldn't make sense for him to do a zombie episode. So that's never gonna happen. So I don't think Bob ever comes back. And it's okay. I'm fine never voicing Bob again. Like we keep Bob alive in our own special way, right? Like we keep Bob alive in our own special way by watching the streams, by me doing content, all that stuff. I know a zombie episode would be really cool, but Palo said like just the way that everything's panning out, it wouldn't make sense to do a zombie episode. But yeah, like it would be amazing to voice Bob again, but I don't think I would ever. I don't think I will ever get to voice him again, sadly, and that's okay. Like I said, I've got the chance to voice him. I got a chance to be a part of Spooky Month, and that's been amazing. Like what was ultimately a small character in a big episode, you guys have made it like basically a mainstay character, and that's the cool thing. Now, if I was ever given the chance to be in Spooky Month again, would I do it? Fuck yes, I would be back in a heartbeat. But I don't know what other character I would voice. It's like all the original characters right now, right? Like the next character is the witch, and that's a female character, so they're not gonna have me voice the witch, right? So I don't know what other characters that they could bring in. Like, really, Skid's dad, but I don't know what they're gonna do with Skid's dad, right? Yeah, like I've voiced Bob in plenty of stuff. Like I voiced him in Tender Loving Cannibal, and I'm planning on voicing him in continuing to voice him in Tender Loving Cannibal. Like I've done stuff in fan animations. I just did the rap battle, Bob versus Bob Belcher. Like that was cool. Like we find ways to keep Bob alive, and like I said, we do the Bob streams, so there's ways to keep him alive, and just all that good fun stuff. Yeah, like you guys have turned him into something that I never thought was possible. So the best way to do it is to keep him alive for you guys. As of right now, no. There's no updates on TLC. I will say I haven't recorded anything since the demo. I think they're focusing more so on level development. Sounds like they're going to be doing they're doing the game in chapter updates, and they're going to focus on like a day one, day two, day three type thing for each chapter, and then they're going to upload them periodically, right? So I think right now they're focusing on level development, the branch system for your choices, and writing the script. And then once all that's said and done, and they get all the concept art or the placeholders for the art, then we'll do voiceover and get everything all put together. But as of right now, I haven't done anything for TLC in quite some time. Can I do Burning Spice Cookie? I'm pretty sure I can. People ask me to do Burning Spice all the time, but I honestly don't remember what he sounds like. What's the hardest voice I can do? Well, for me, like for other people, it would be really hard. But for me, it would be Wolverine. Wolverine's a hard one just because he's so deep and gravelly. A lot of people can't do Wolverine, but I can. Oh, I appreciate that, Noir. Thank you. Sonic the Hedgehog? Absolutely. Speaking of concept art, I'm linking the PA progress. Cool. I'm going to snap that photo. Screenshot. Thank you for telling me. I'm going to send that to them. Because they don't want you leaking shit. Have you seen the new Mando? No, I haven't seen it yet. What about Batman? Or what about, like, can I do Batman? I try to do Kevin Conroy Batman, but it doesn't do him justice. Listen here, Joker. Your reign in Gotham ends tonight. It's okay. It's not my best Batman. You love Eggman? When I do Eggman, I kind of do like my own version of Eggman. Like I could do Mike Pollock's version of Eggman, but I do my own version of Eggman. Stitch? Blue Punch Buggy! Ohana. Can I do Strebber? I try not to do Strebber simply because we haven't introduced his new voice yet. I think they have plans of bringing him back simply because they have recast Strebber. Like, it's been announced that Corey Wilder is the voice of Strebber. But we haven't really announced his voice. So I'm not going to try to do Strebber's voice until that's announced, because if I do an impression of Strebber, I'm doing an impression of the original voice actor who I do not support. So no. I know how, I do remember Devil Cookie. Was Devil Cookie like more so right in here, just very gravelly, a little bit more high-pitched? Yeah, my range is one of my best assets. Yoshi? That I'm basically doing Donald Glover's Yoshi. Yoshi. Oh, Muscle Man? Yeah, I can do Muscle Man. You guys excited for the new episodes of Regular Show? I know who else is excited about Regular Show. My mom! Can I do Kevin? Yeah, I can do Kevin. Kevin's not that hard. Kevin's just a little bit on the lower end. He has some slight voice cracks in there and some gravel. Yeah, I can do Kevin. Can I do Bowser? So, like, when I do Bowser, I do my own version of Bowser because I hate Jack Black's version of Bowser. I think it sucks. Like, so I voice Bowser in 8-bit Mario Brothers. If you haven't seen that, you should check it out. It's really cool. But when I do Bowser, it's very low and gravelly. That's what I do for him. Like, Mario, I'm gonna kick your ass. You know, something like that. That's what I do for him. Is the Lost Tapes finally out? Oh yeah, so yeah, my I took my daughter to see the new the Super Mario Galaxy movie, and she loved Yoshi. That was her first time seeing Yoshi, which I'm like, you've seen me play the games. You know who Yoshi is. But she's like, Yoshi was really cute. I'm like, yeah, Yoshi's awesome. He's one of my favorites. And then she was just like, she was doing Yoshi, Yoshi, and then my son, he's like, Yoshi, like he started to do it. So it was really cute. So I had to take a video of him doing it. All right, Outcast, have a good one. Can I do Mordecai? No, Mordecai has a very specific voice. JG Quintel, who's the voice of Mordecai, like his voice is just so unique. You guys are. Thank you for doing your job, by the way. What would be the first line? Ooh, I don't know. I feel like if Bob ever came back, it would be like a simple laugh, and then maybe like he'd be like, "Did you know?" And then the episode cuts off. I feel like it would be a cliffhanger if we ever did something like that, right? Getting a nose boop? You'd be like, "The fuck are you doing? Touch my nose." Pounding down the monsters? Yeah, like that's my go-to. I like monsters. They're really bad for you, though. I mean, energy drinks are just bad in general. All right, Spooky Scorp. Thanks for hanging out. What's Bob's favorite thing to do in his free time? I'm pretty sure you know. Alani's are good. I like Alani's. Yeah. Let's see. He would be embarrassed if we told him if he had squeaky hands, right? Hi, Salty. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'll just say I'm on the west side of the U.S. Food and candy. I mean, that's the way to his heart, right? We all know that. I mean, Kevin stopped Bob from attacking him because he sprawled candy on the floor, and the Hats gang was spared because they gave him the candy, right? Oh, it's been confirmed that he wears a mask. Yeah, he wears like a full like head covering mask. That's been confirmed. Hatsune Miku. I know who Hatsune Miku is. I don't really know what she sounds like though. I mean, you can Loki. I mean, there's really not a lot going on in the server anymore. Yeah, it's been a dead server for a while. I don't know why everyone was saying it was makeup. I think it's because like when he was talking, like if you wear a mask, the mask stays put. Like with those like because there are like super hyper realistic masks like where you talk and like it moves and everything, but like with a typical mask, it doesn't move. So I think people were thinking that he was painting his face and then putting on horns or something like that. Um, and like that was his costume and like putting on like a bald cap or something. But it really didn't make sense. So I think that he was wearing a mask. I don't know if it was a hyper realistic or it's just a cartoon. So it functions the way as if it's his skin, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, Palo said it's a mask. Yes, he did. Thank God. Hell no, he wouldn't be. Like I have a link tree, and that has a link to my Discord server. But at the same time, It never works. Like I update it, I will update the link, and it's people tell me it never works. So I mean, there's a few people who are in my Discord server. They're here in the chat. So if any of you guys want to copy it and post it, especially the mods, you can post it and pin the link if you want to. Oh, the mirror. It didn't. No, it didn't look like he had any paint on his face. It was just him walking up to the mirror and sharpening the knife, and then the horns were hanging on the side. So I don't know. Probably, I would assume that. Oh, or maybe not. I don't think he went to jail more than once, or maybe he did. I don't know. Yeah, I mean we've talked about doing game day events in the server, but I just haven't had the time. I've been so dang busy. Like my schedule is way busier than it was back in 2022. Let's see. Do I know what happened to Bob's parents? No. Baldy Bob? No, we don't. We don't talk about Bald Bob or Skinny Bob because those are like abominations. Those guys are the abominations. Yeah, do you guys have a way where you can pin the? Okay. Oh yeah, there it is. Here, let me. Can I pin it? Yeah, there you go. I just pinned the link to the Discord server. So if you want to join my Discord server, feel free to. Can we get some Ezio? Absolutely, mate. Is that amiche? I cannot remember what the word is for friend. Is it amico? I cannot remember. We fight in the dark to protect the light. We are assassins. Requiescat in pace. The one I really love, I've been seeing a lot lately, is the Auditori are not dead! I am still here! Ezio! Ezio Auditore! I like that one. That's a fucking badass quote. Oh, thank you. Make sure you follow the rules to join. I haven't seen Inanimate Insanity. No, I haven't. Nice. Are you, where are you getting the because you're getting the emblem, right? Where are you getting it where are you getting it tattooed? I really want to do it on my my right finger. I really want to do that. Do I think I'd survive in Spooky Month? Yeah. I mean, there's not a lot of like bad things that go on in the town. Can I do John DiMaggio voices? Um, Not really, because John just uses his natural voice, and his voice is pretty unique too. His is like has like a really scrunkly, scratchy sound to it. Like I can kind of do like original Bender, like back in the day Bender, like original Futurama, like bite my shiny metal ass. But even then, it's not that great, you know. Left inner forearm, nice. I love that. See, like I would do it on my left, but got my ring, and I don't want to like, oh, what's that for? Is that for your? It's like, no, it's Assassin's Creed. Like, well, that's dumb. Yeah, make sure if you're in the server that you when you're in the server, make sure that you fill out the questions, because there's questions that you need to answer in order to join the server. But guys, I gotta jump off right now. Um, I don't know if you heard the couple times where I got the notification. I guess I have to do a phone interview with the school that my daughter's going to next year. So that's in the next 7 minutes. So I gotta jump off, and I gotta get ready for that, because I guess it's on Zoom, and I don't know if I have Zoom on my phone. So I gotta get all that ready. But I'm gonna try to do more lives here on YouTube. So if you enjoyed hanging out and all that good fun stuff, make sure you tune into the next one. If you are brand new here and you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Got plenty of content on here right now, a lot of Bob content, whether it's shorts or VODs from the streams that we've done as Bob, or just as myself. If you guys like gameplay stuff, feel free to watch those and support the channel and all that good fun stuff. You got a lot of cool works coming out or just in the works right now, so stay in touch with those. Bunzai is one of the creators of a show that I'm on called Squad Zone. I voice one of the main main villains, right? I voice one of the main villains in it. So yeah, I don't want to spoil too much though. But yeah, we got a lot of cool projects in the works, a lot of cool things coming out. The big one right now is Snaptic the video game. Support that. Go to Snaptic, go to his Patreon, and subscribe to his Patreon, because that's going to fund the game. But I got to get off, guys. Enjoy the rest of your days and the rest of your week. I will talk to all of you soon. Bye-bye.